Good day, everyone. How are you? This is Teacher Maricar of Gamblish.com. Today, we will continue answering the activity from the lesson that we've discussed from our last video in this book, English Reading Basic 5. This will help you to understand more about the passage and to widen your vocabulary. So now, let's begin. We will answer 3 activities today. It is related from the passage about squash. We have here reading comprehension, writing practice, and summarizing practice. So now, let's start on the first activity, which is the reading comprehension. In this part, we will test how you understand the passage. So I will read it for you, as well as the choices, and then I will give you some time to think about the best answer. And after that, we will answer it together. Are you ready now? So let's start on number 1. Which sport is squash similar to? A. Baseball. B. Tennis. C. Golf. Next, number 2. What kind of sport is squash? A. It is a good indoor sport. B. It is a good outdoor sport. C. It is good for indoor and outdoor sport. Then, number 3. 2 players hit a ball blank. A. To each other. B. Against the side wall. C. Against the front wall. And last, number 4. If you can't find a playmate blank. A. You can't play squash at all. B. You can play squash alone. C. You have to find someone to play with. So now, let's answer it. What is the answer in number 1? The answer is letter B, tennis. Next, number 2. The answer is letter A. It is a good indoor sport. Then, number 3. The answer is letter C, against the front wall. And number 4, the answer is letter B. You can play squash alone. So now, we finished the first part. Let's go to the second one, the writing practice. In this part, we will complete the sentence with the expression from the passage. Here is the question. What is a big difference between a squash and a tennis game? There's a net in a tennis game, but there is blank. What is the answer here? The answer is no net in a squash game. Players hit a ball against the front wall. So the big difference between a squash and a tennis game, there's a net in a tennis game, but there is no net in a squash game. Players hit a ball against the front wall. Good. So now, Let's proceed to the last activity, which is the summarizing practice. In this part, we will read and we will complete the summary with the words from the passage. Are you ready now? So let's start. You need a squash ball, a racket, a blank court, and sometimes a playmate to play a squash game. Squash is similar to blank. It is a very good blank sport. So now, let's find out the missing words in this summary. Let's start on the first one. What is the missing word here? The answer is four-walled. How about the second missing word? The answer is tennis. And the last missing word is indoor. Alright, so let's read it again. You need a squash ball, a racket, a four-walled court, and sometimes a playmate to play a squash game. Squash is similar to tennis. It is a very good indoor sport. Alright, so I hope that you got all the correct answers here. This is the end of our activity for today. I hope that you enjoy it and you learn a lot. It is fun and exciting to learn English. Again, this is Teacher Maricar of Gamblish.com. See you in our next video. Goodbye.